Hi, we decided to play with ChatGPT and MidJourney to create a brand new fairy tale. We asked ChatGPT to create scenario for the fairy tale, and after this, we used the scenario and descriptions to generate pictures. And then we edited the video and created the voiceover. Check it out what we made and our new interesting fairy tale. Once upon a time, in the village of Pintura, lived a kind and modest girl named Isabella. She was known for her love of painting, even though her family was poor, and they could barely afford to buy her art supplies. One day, while walking in the woods, Isabella stumbled upon a peculiar object glimmering in the sunlight. It was an old paintbrush, unlike any she had seen before, with bristles shining like strands of gold. Intrigued and hopeful, she took the paintbrush home. That evening, Isabella decided to use the newfound paintbrush. As she gently stroked the canvas with the golden bristles, magic unfolded before her eyes. The colors were brighter, the details more precise, and whatever she painted, it became real. She painted a beautiful apple tree laden with ripe, juicy apples, and the moment she finished, a real apple tree appeared in her yard. Isabella realized the power she held in her hands. She started to use the enchanted paintbrush to help her village. She painted crops, fresh water, clothes, and many more things her village desperately needed, which turned real in an instant. The village, once under the burden of poverty, started to thrive. Word of Isabella's miraculous deeds reached the greedy king, who demanded Isabella to paint him mountains of gold and diamond. Scared, Isabella agreed. However, as she dipped the golden paintbrush in paint, she remembered her humble roots and thought about the king's greed. With her heart filled with courage, she started to paint not mountains of gold but a grand feast for the kingdom's people and toys for the children. When she finished, instead of the king's chambers filling with riches, the kingdom square filled with joyous people enjoying a splendid feast and children playing with new toys. The king was furious, but when he saw the happiness Isabella's painting brought to his people, his heart softened. He understood that true riches come from the happiness of his subjects, not from mountains of gold. From that day forward, Isabella continued to use her enchanted paintbrush to create joy and prosperity. She painted schools, hospitals, parks, and everything else that made the people's lives better. Her humble village of Pintura transformed into a prosperous, happy kingdom, all thanks to Isabella's kind heart and her magical paintbrush. And so, the tale of Isabella and the enchanted paintbrush became a legend, teaching everyone that the greatest power one can possess is the power to create happiness for others. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. Thank you for watching, and remember, every paintbrush can be magical if you use it with a kind heart. See you in the next video.